It was a dark room, with a dim light in the middle of the room. Under it was a dissection table with what looked like someone who appeared to be strapped down to it. It looked like a woman. She had some sort of dyed hair, and the iris was a magenta shade of pink. She wore dark blue, with clouds on her dress, and rain and the moon and sun as well. Everything went black for a couple seconds. When the light came back on, an unknown voice said, "Great, you're awake! Now to get started." The woman then said, "Max, what's going on?" The light switched off and back on, and the woman's eyes then showed her emotions of fear. "Oh no," she said low. The image of the room presented to us. It was decorated with a lot of colorful streamers of dried entrails that fluttered around on the ceiling, and brightly painted skulls of all sizes were attached to the walls, and organs done up in pastels were filled with helium, and they were tied to the backs of chairs. Chairs, tables, and bookshelves were all made of bones. And now, on one lamp, with each one being in the corner of the room, all of them had lampshades that appeared to be made out of some sort of skin. Some of the bones still had blood, and the preserved flesh of past victims were on the bones. Everything went black again. "Life is a party," said some sort of demonic-sounding, happy voice. I awoke in bed wondering why I had that dream again for the fourth time this month. It was Friday, July 16th, 2021, and today, the new Scully's Place book came out. All I would have to do was go to the Walmart store. I had to quickly get out of bed. I put on my dad's pajama pants, my red oversized tank top, the long black socks with my gray and white tan striped jacket. And lastly, I put on my basketball company shoes, black ones to be exact, and I brought what I thought I needed to bring. My flip phone, necklace with, my house key, the pocket knife, my normal knife, and a large water bottle along with money, a Pop-Tart, and I put them into a bag. A book bag to be exact. One that doctors would use to put their medicine stuff in. Anyway, after putting it on, I grabbed my bike and went out the door. I then checked around the house to see what my dad was doing, but I didn't see him, and the time was already 3:17 p.m. I slept late. Anyway, he was probably at work. I went back outside and locked the door. The back door had various things in front of it, but I didn't worry about people breaking in because it had only happened one time out of the 10 years I lived here in this neighborhood. It was only like 6 or 7 years ago, though, which I guess is long, but not that long. I got on my dark blue bike and rode to the front of the neighborhood, and then I went left and continued. After about 2 minutes, instead of going right, continuing to follow the road path, I chose to go left, going into the dirt. And when I came back up out of a little ditch, I rode over a bent fence and onto the main road. About 8 to 17 minutes later, I was at Walmart. On the pole, I locked my bike and then I went in. When I walked in, I asked one of the employees at the front, "Can I bring my book bag in?" "Yes, you can," one said. I asked if I could bring in a mask as well. "Yes, sir," the other one said. I asked if I could, well, just go in to get one thing and come back out quickly. They agreed and started laughing, saying that I didn't need to ask that. He then handed me a mask, and I put it on and sped walked through the clothes, arts, and school and poster section of the store. And at last, when I got to the books and the horror section of them, of course, there were no new Scully's Place books, that I didn't already have. So I went to the kids section looking for Scully stuff. Frank mostly. But I saw something weird. I saw a pink box with 3 characters inside. The first one appeared to be a woman with light pink sweatpants, a dark pink sweater, with even darker pink hair that was colored. Next was another younger woman with pink clothes, and, well, she had pink hair as well, almost like she was related to the first one, but she looked young. The last one was a man with a yellow hoodie, blue pants, and brown hair. I flipped the box over with a shock. On the collector's list, one of the characters you could collect was the same woman that appeared in my dream. The one that had always asked Max, "What are you doing?" I grabbed the box and looked around on it. Made 2017 by 2 catch characters. Inside, Maxine, Jazz, and Ethan from The Endless Adventures. Later, whenever I rode back to the house, I called my grandma. When I was in my house, I brought the bike in, walking past the living room, kitchen, and into the hallway where I stood up my bike. Then, I went to my room. The halls were dark blue, and when I turned on the lights, the walls were light blue. Color difference. Suddenly, a flash of that woman appeared in my mind. In the flash, the woman was strapped down onto the section table with her eyes. They were closed and she had blood spots on her. Hello everyone, that is the end of this chapter, chapter 1, the shortest chapter I have ever thought about. So, yeah, if y'all perhaps are interested in some way, let me know. Hopefully, y'all don't like this one, because this is just a scrapped story piece to what I want to make. So, if y'all do like something like that, with more story to it, it's completely, so you might not like it. And to those of y'all that just don't like it, well, maybe y'all would like the remake. Goodbye.